Greetings all you Starfinders out there, I'm David, the Digital Dungeon Master, and in this particular video, I am going to be showing you the brand new Starfinder Alien Archive. So here we are everybody. Here is the new Starfinder Alien Archive. That's pretty nice. I've already got to take a look at it. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually really impressed with what I have seen. So on the cover, you can see that there is a robot, the security robot. You can never have too many robots in a sci-fi game, right? You have the dragonkin, the huge beastly bulging dragonkin, and that is one of the new playable alien races that's in the Alien Archive. And then you have all these little cute, they're called skittermanders. And those are cute little fluffy, cuddly, lovable six-armed beasts that'll probably bite your head off. But they're a playable race as well. I think they're probably the cute and cuddly equivalent of like the Flump in 5e. So, really like the Starfinder Alien Archive so far, and I'm glad I'm getting a chance to finally show this off to you guys. I just got this in my Paizo subscription box that I get every month, and I'm so happy to show you guys. So inside of the cover, wow, look at that. They're showing you not only the Packed World solar system on the inside cover, but on the backside cover as well. So, not like we haven't seen that in the core rulebook. So let's take a look at the back cover. This tells you everything that's going to be in here. There's over 80 new aliens in here. There's different challenge ratings for certain aliens. There are over 20 new playable races, and you're going to be able to check all of those out on my YouTube channel. I have videos for every single one where I go over good class and theme combinations, and I also break down in layman's terms all of their different special abilities. Now, next is what I really like about this Alien Archive, and I wish what other tabletop games would do, and have a very robust, and I mean a very robust NPC and alien creation system. And I'm going to show you this in the digital version, but this gives you everything what you need to do step by step. It is very detailed. All of the numbers are there. There's no varying ranges for 6-hit die to 12-hit die for this challenge rating level. It is all cut and paste. The damages are there. All of the racial abilities are there to plug in. All of the class abilities, depending on challenge rating, are there to plug in. All of the, everything that you need is there. Spell-like abilities. Trust me, it's all there. We're going to take a look at it. I'm so hyped to show you guys that. It has some new rules added on the Starfinder that is not in the core rulebook, and that's on alien summoning. So there's a new spell that both mystics and technomancers can use. And then it has all of the charts for all of the different creatures that you can summon with all of their adjusted stats and all that good stuff. And then, yes, it just keeps going on. And then there is a very robust NPC, I guess you could kind of say, adjustment on the fly. So you can take these plug and play graphs and plug them into creatures that you already have. So if you want to add some type of elemental damage onto maybe some type of fey creature or something, you can do that. And there's all kinds of graphs that you can just plug and play and just take care of it super easy. It's going to be really nice for you. And like I said, I wish more tabletop games would do this. So it's a hardback, as you can see. Everything is in color. This is going to be 150, I think it's 162 pages. And you can see that I'm not going to go through this because I'm going to show you guys a digital view as well. Here's the Starfinder version of the gelatinous cube called the Assembly Ooze. And every alien, has a 2-page spread. So every time you turn the page, it has everything you need. And another great thing about this Starfinder Alien Archive is they're kind of doing something like they're doing with the Adventure Path books and injecting more content into the game. So the Alien Archive is not just wall-to-wall monster stat text blocks. It's not like that. It is like that, but then it also has other items and stuff as well. Magic items. It has, like I said, 20 plus new playable races. Here's a new magic item that goes with the Blood Brother. It's a new type of serum. There's all kinds of magic items. Here's one with the Brurvath. It is some aura goggles. And not every monster, but just about every monster has something associated with it. Whether it be equipment, a new category of gear, like here you have the Bone Cestus, which are basically hand-to-hand weapons. And you can just go on and see all of the different things. Here's some more bile that you can get from these. And even some creatures have starships, like this devil here, the Endbringer. And some have weapons, like the Dralic. Here's the couple versions of the Shadow Staff for different levels. There's dragons. And here's what I mean by the graphs. Depending on what dragon you want to play, you plug in the graph for the black dragon, or the blue dragon, or the green dragon, the red dragon, and the white dragon. So it basically has, this Alien Archive has all the chromatics pretty much. There's no metallics, so I'm sure, and I hope that they put out more Alien Archives, because it's just going to add more NPCs and aliens to your arsenal. Here's that Dragonkin. It added a bunch of new dragon glaives. They're uncategorized, but hey, it gives you options for more of those. So as you can see, all of these have 2-page spreads, and in the back of the book, there's the new Drow. Gotta love the Drow. I'm so glad that they're in Starfinder as well, and they have such a good background story as well. But they have an appendices section in the back that has quite a bit of stuff with the NPC creation and stuff. But the book is built pretty nice. It has that spine, that cloth spine in the back. And I did hear some people having problems with their Starfinder core books as they're falling apart. I don't know what it is with the quality of books these days. I know that Wizards of the Coast was having a bunch of problems with their players' handbooks and their monster manuals. I actually had 4 players' handbooks fall apart on me. I'm on my 5th one already. I just spiral ring them and give them away. But hopefully there won't be any problems with the Starfinder book, although I had heard that there were some, but I've been using my book on a daily basis, and mine hasn't fallen apart yet. Knock on my wooden desk here. But you'll see that this book does look a little bit light, especially for the price. So you're probably asking yourself, okay, Dave, you're hyping this book up. How much is this thing going to cost me? Well, retail price is $39.99. But you can go to Amazon and you can get this book for $35.99. And if you have the Amazon Prime, the Amazonian Prime, you can get free shipping. And the one thing that I did notice is Amazon has already sold out of these. So they're like gone already. But you can get those on the Paizo side as well. They're going to cost you $39.99, and you're going to have to pay for shipping. But the one good thing about this is if you want a digital copy, like what I'm fixing to show you, the digital copy is only $9.99. It's the same price as the 560-page Starfinder Core Rulebook. But I get my PDF for free because I have the Starfinder subscription for the core books. So I pay retail price, and then I get a free PDF. And seeing that I have all of the different Starfinder subscriptions, I get an additional 15% off. So it's pretty much the same as buying it from Amazon, but I get a free PDF, which is pretty awesome. And plus, I'm guaranteed that I'm going to get these, which is pretty awesome. All right, so here we go. Here's the PDF that I got, the digital part of the review. And I wanted to do this because I want you guys to actually be able to see the content that's in the book already, you know? Oh, there you go. There's your beautiful little Skittermander. It has at the beginning of the book, it has all of the table of contents, and then there's asterisks by all of the different aliens that you can play as playable races. Now, next month, they are going to be having a alien pawn box come out that has all of the aliens in this Alien Archive. And I believe it's going to be 300 or 400 different pawns. Now, they've done this with the Pathfinder Bestiaries as well. They give you a nice big box, put a bunch of the stands in there. So that's going to be a review next month, which is the only thing that's coming out for the subscription service. Here's the Aeon Guard, and you can see the format. It tells you if it's a combatant or if it tells you that it's a spellcaster. We'll kind of go back here. The little symbols here, the fist is the combatant, the spellcaster is the flaming hand, and then the expert, which is sort of like almost it's like an elite type of creature, and it has a lot of magical abilities, extraordinary, stuff like that. And every time, every time you turn a page, there's your 2-page spread, and on the left it'll always have what types of monsters there, whether they're combatants at challenge rating 3 or here you go, the brain is the expert, and it tells you it's challenge rating 7, and then it has all of the blocks for you. Now you don't have to look anything up in different books. All of the extraordinaries and magic-like abilities, all of the mechanics are right there. And then there's a little bit of lore, and then usually on the second page, a lot of the times there's like, here's some more new armor, some light armor, and some heavy modeled armor, depending on the Aeon Guard armor. And then there's all of the different bonuses and stuff like that. Then it talks about the rifles, the 2-handed long arm rifles that you can get as well. And then here's an Ion Stone, which is right here. Basically, it's a magic item that creates a force field around you and it has some mechanics. Here's the Ahav. This is a challenge rating 12. This thing looks badass, and I can't wait to put it against my party when they get to that level range. I can't wait. And it's a combatant, and you can see that everything has identification, whether it's expert, combatant. Everything has at least a couple of pieces of art. Here's some augmentations that this thing will sell you. Go with the angels, the Aparis, the assembly oozes. Like I said, those are the gelatinous cubes of Starfinder. Now I'm going to kind of just scroll through these really, really quickly. Now the one thing that you'll notice, and I had mentioned this towards the beginning of the video, this is 164 pages, and it has a retail price of $39.99. Now, you can get a Pathfinder Bestiary for either $39.99 or $44.99, and it's pretty much double the product. It's about 320 plus pages per book. So I've noticed that Starfinder, although I will say the quality is amazing and I love the game, but you're paying full retail price like you would for Pathfinder, and you're only getting half of the content that you normally would get. And I really hope that's not going to be the permanent theme for Starfinder. I really hope it isn't, because Starfinder is getting more and more popular, and I know that I'm not the only one that has brought this up. I've seen this quite a bit on the Paizo forums as well, and on other channels. So I hope that they're not going to be charging us full retail price like they would for Pathfinder and only give us half the content. I don't think that's, honestly, I'm going to be honest, and I don't think that's fair. So I know it takes time to create, but if you're going to do that, don't sell it for what you sell your other products for, and sell it for full retail price. Now, I'm going to show you guys the Dragonkin. This is an awesome new alien race that you can play in Starfinder. And if you can play the alien races, which, like I said, there's over 20 now in this new alien archive, it'll give you the racial traits here. It'll give you the ability score adjustments. For instance, the Dragonkin here gets +4 to strength and -2 to dex. So they're kind of going away from the +2, +2, -2, and now they're doing like +4, -2. So you're still getting the +4, but in one stat. And then it has 6 hit points, and then here's all of your other features like breath weapon, draconic immunities, draconic vision. Kind of reminds me of the Dragonborn in 5th edition. Here's the Drow. The Drow looks awesome. I love the art. You can also play Drow, so don't worry about it. You can play those. Here's all of the racial traits. You can, like I said, you guys can check out all of my Alien Archive playable race videos as well. They're on my YouTube channel. Here's what I mean by the graphs as well. Again, here's the elementals. Here's all of the different challenge ratings from a tiny elemental at 1/3 challenge rating all the way up to an elder elemental, CR11. So here's all of the course, the base stats, like your experience, your base defense numbers, your offense numbers, and stats. And then you're going to take these elemental graphs, whether you want from the 4 elements, either air, earth, fire, or water, and then you plug these graphs into the challenge rating template that you want, and then voila. So basically you have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 base templates with 4 elements. That's 28 different elementals that you can create out of that. And like I said, it's super easy. It's plug and play. You don't have to look this stuff up in a bunch of different books like you do other games. It's all right there in front of you. And there's usually a couple pieces of art. You can play the Formians, the insect race. There's your space goblin. There's a couple new space goblins here. They're junk lasers. You can play Greys, the aliens, the Hans you can play. Just keeps going on and on and on. There's a lot of great looking monsters in here. Really tough too. And another thing that I really like about this Alien Archive is they've actually did a very wide range of challenge ratings. And I'm glad that they just didn't do a bunch of CR1 and 2 stuff. There's a lot of stuff up to 15. I mean, there's the Necrovite. Although the Necrovite was also in First Contact as well. The Nova Spawn. The Noir. Here is the Starfinder version of the Minotaur. Or as Zevia says, the Minotaur. That's cute. The Oricorn, that's in First Contact. Reptoids. Like I said, you can never have too many robots. The Riforians are a playable race. The Sarkeesians, a large race that you can play. Great snipers. Check out the Scavenger Slime. Looks like a lawnmower, doesn't it? Sharpwings, the Shobods, they look awesome. They'll give the Kasathas a run for their money. You can play them as well. There's your cute little Skittermanders and their racial traits. And you can see a lot of these creatures, they have items and stuff as well. So, good stuff. So I think we're getting, here's the Witchward. This is the last NPC here. You can play him as well. Well, last alien. You can play him as well. The Rikrichi. Now here's what I really want to show you. I'm going to take a little bit of time to show you guys this. This is how to create the monsters, your aliens, and NPCs. And like I said, it has everything, step 1 to step 9. And step 1 is pretty much you need to choose your array. And it talks about, how you choose whatever you want to play, think about it, and then here's your combat array stats. And remember how I showed you guys, there's combatants, there's spellcasters, and then there's experts. So you can make a challenge rating 1/3, which is the lowest CR creature you can have, all the way to a 25. So if you want to make a challenge rating 5 alien, here's what you do. Here's his energy armor class. Here's his kinetic armor class. It tells you the fortitude, reflex, will saves. It has everything. There's no guessing on what you need to do. And I love that because there's other D20 games out there that has such a huge range of variable numbers that I honestly really don't think they even know what they're doing when they're creating monsters, and it's just a guessing game. But this isn't. This is going to be easy for you to do. And when it's cut and paste like this, it's going to be so efficient. You just plug those numbers in and go for it. And your combatants, they have, here's all your remain statistics, and then here's all of your attack and your damages. I mean, it can't get any easier than that, folks. It really can't. Here's your experts. The numbers are definitely going to be higher. And it even tells you how many special abilities that you give your combatant, your spellcaster, or your expert. And it has all of those listed as well. And here's everything. Here's step 2. Here's your different graphs. What type of creature do you want? Do you want an aberration, an animal, a construct? And whatever you choose, this graph has more bonuses. So the aberration, you'll get dark vision to 60 feet, and you'll get +2 to your will saving throws. It can't get any easier than that. I know I've said that already, but it just can't get any easier. And there's the 13 different types of creature types. Next, you go to your sub type graphs. Okay, so you're going to play a humanoid. What type of humanoid are you going to play? Are you going to play an Aeon? Are you going to play some type of demon? Are you going to play a devil? Are you going to play a dwarf? Are you going to play an elf? Are you going to play a human? Here's all your graphs for those. And there's a bunch of them. Look at that. I mean, it just keep going on and on. Sheeran, Vesk, it has everything. Now, step 4 is your creature that you're creating, is it going to have a class? And if it does, here's all 7 classes. Here's the envoy, and depending on the challenge rating, this is what you give them. And it just keeps adding on everything for every challenge rating. I mean, that's beautiful. You don't have to rack your brain and spend hours creating one monster. You want a mechanic? Here you go. Here's everything. Here's the mystic stuff. Here's the operative stuff. And like I said, it's all by challenge rating. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful thing. Step 6, here's all of your special abilities that you can just plug right in. Here's skills, spells, summoning creatures. This is the new mechanics that I told you about towards the beginning of the video as well. So summoning creatures has a new spell. It's for levels 1 through 6 mystics and 1 through 6 technomancers. And then here are the different tables on what type of creature you're trying to summon. And it breaks it down, each chart, by level. So if you're first level, here's all your first level summoning stuff. And it tells you what you get. All the way up to 6th level. And then here's the summoning graphs that you plug right into it. Piece of cake. Everything from angels, A to shadow creatures. Now here's the plug and play stuff for when you're adjusting your aliens or NPCs on the fly. Here's all the different aerial, aquatic, astral, celestial, chthonic, cybernetic, everything A to Z. It's beautiful. It's all plug-in. I love these new graphs. I really do. Here's the universal creature rules. Here's all of your extraordinaries, your spell-like abilities, stuff like that. This is where you plug into if you say you're building your combatant at challenge rating 10 and it says you get 2 special abilities. Well, here's your massive section of special abilities that you're going to give your NPCs or aliens that you're creating. Everything resistance, regeneration, spell resistance, summon allies, swarm immunities, swarm attack, swarm defenses. I mean, it has everything for you. Whirlwind, that's actually pretty cool. I read it. It's actually really nice. And then at the end, it has all of the creatures by CR. And like I said, it has everything, even up to CR 1011. It has quite a few different varieties for you. And then, of course, it's going to thin out around the CR 20 range. And you'll usually get 1 or 2 there. So there you go, everybody. That is the new Alien Archive. And I love this thing. I really do. I think I will say this. I am a little disappointed at the price point at $39, and you're only getting 160 pages. I wish that they would have done more for creatures and aliens, but I love the appendixes. I love being able to adjust the creatures on the fly. I love how it has all of your special abilities all separated for you in alphabetical order. I love the cut and paste numbers with the graphs for the combatants, the spellcasters, and the experts on monster and alien creation. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite monster manual type of books, along with the 13th Age book too. The 13th Age book goes into grave detail about monster creation as well. And as a DM, I eat that stuff up and I love it. So there we are, everybody. That is the new Starfinder Alien Archive supplement. I love this thing. And down in the comments section below, I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys hyped up about this as well? Do you guys like the new NPC and alien creation appendixes in the back? And am I being a little bit too forward by saying that I'm disappointed that I'm only getting half of the book that you normally would for Pathfinder? I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. So let me know down in the comments section below if you guys feel the same way. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you did, do me a huge favor, folks, and give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And you can check out all my other many Starfinder videos, Dungeons & Dragons 5e, and Fantasy Grounds stuff here on my YouTube channel. Once again, everybody, my name is David, the Digital Dungeon Master. And until next time, happy gaming and stay safe.